Hello, this is Arcades, and welcome to a bit of a spotlight episode here on Stormworks Build and Rescue. And, yeah, so, we got a nice, neat little device here. It's actually more about the microcontroller, and these are just examples of how to use microcontroller. So, yeah, what I'll do is we're going to be covering it. We're going to go look at the examples real quick, and, yeah, pretty straightforward. So, hope you like what you watch. Hope you enjoy what you see. If you do, remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Helps the channel out immensely. And, yeah. Let's get into this. Okay. So, what this is, it's the, like I said, it's actually demonstrating the airlock, this airlock microcontroller. It is called the Airlock Controller V1 by Lappen. Yeah, he put the whole thing in there, so, and it is done by Lappen. And that's the name of the microcontroller, but the actual, what we're looking at here is the Advanced Airlock Digital Example build. So this is his, so yeah, the build is his example of using the microcontroller, and the other one is the actual microcontroller itself, so you can get them separately. But I will link both of them in the description, so you can check them out, so you can get the microcontroller directly, and you can check out the example. Now, what really made me stick out to this is it has a digital screen, and I really like the screen. So you have 3 bars. You have your exterior bar, you have your airlock bar, and then you have your interior bar. These are the 3 pressures that it is monitoring at any given moment. Now, as you see, it's on a player sensor. It's actually pretty close range. I don't know if this is real. I think this is probably optional anyways, so you don't have to have it on there, but yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You have a cycle button, and then on this screen on the interior, you have a cycle button and a skip button. And then you have another screen there for the exterior. Now, you can be on the outside, and you can just hit this, and it'll do its thing. But we're going to start straight from the inside. And to activate it, you can simply just hit cycle. And while you're doing it, it locks the screen. I like that. And as you can see, it is currently, reducing the middle bar. So it's vacuuming this out. So if you're like, if you're using this underwater, this would be vacuuming the water out. And I really was drawn to this in the first place because I used to play, or I played some Stationeers back in the day, and they have this like similar digital screen for an airlock that you can use. And I don't know if it was inspired by that per se, but it gives me that same feel. Alright, so once this gets down empty enough, you'll see a little yellow bar appear up. And that's where it's going to be aiming to balance the air pressures between this zone and that zone. Now, as you can see, it's starting to bring it around. Now, if you want to, you can just hit skip. It opens the door, and, well, obviously, these will eventually balance out. And then you come in here, and you can cycle the door for somebody that's on the outside for whatever reason. So, yeah. Pretty straightforward here. They also added, you have manual buttons for cycling the thing. I don't know if this, I'll have to look into it, but I think that's a part of the microcontroller. It said block all inputs. But yeah, just hitting cycle starts the process. And I did have an event while I was testing it where the doors kind of got messed up, and they ended up both having to open. This door wouldn't shut. for whatever reason. So I could technically, I hit cycle and that one opened up and or I hit skip and then opened up that door. But this door was still open. But once I hit the button again, it reset the doors back to the way they were supposed to do. So it should recover. So make sure it gets time to finish its process before you hit cycle again, or it may mess up. And that's really pretty much about it. Now, this example does come with 2 sets of airlocks. The one I'm in right now and a smaller one. We'll go check that one out here in a second. And we're just going to skip. Whee! And now we have a smaller one here. Again, same screen. Oh, emergency generator. That's nice. We lock. So you got little lights. And we're in! Yay! And then you can cycle it for whatever reason. For somebody else. Alright, and then you need it. It'll do its thing. No chance to skip. And there we go. Pretty straightforward. Okay, so I decided to come here and check out the options that the microcontroller itself would have, and it looks like you get to color some of the values and what you have your default state for the thing, and this one has when spawning. Exterior door open, interior door open, pressure, and I mean, yeah, pretty straightforward. So you can actually change the values, the colors of those lights, and yeah, let's take a look at the logic itself. I mean, not... Let's see, we got inside pressure, airlock pressure, outside pressure. I mean, it looks like he actually explains with each of these. Gets a little cheeky with some of them. So you should be able to figure out, yeah, how to hook these together appropriately so you don't have one set per door. 1, 2, 3 for interior, 4, 5, 6 for exterior. RGB channels. You know, he sits there and explains. Now, my thing is how did he know not to have a skip button on this one? Because these two are definitely different from each other. Airlock controller by lappen. Ah, okay. So this one is different than the other one. I'll see if this one's on the workshop as well. I'll make sure to put it, if it is, I'll have the link for it as well. So, alright. Okay, so this was, as I said, the Advanced Airlock Digital Example Build, an Airlock Controller V1 by Lappen. Like I said, I will put all the links in the description. And, yeah. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed what you watched. If you did, you know the deal, you know the spiel. This is Arcades, signing out. Have yourself a nice day. Funk. Oh. Window. Bye.